You know, Blue's Clues, that was my show as a kid. You know that dog? Bow, 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 and the whole mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. What's poppin', friends and fam? Are you excited? I know I am. Welcome back to another episode of iCraft SMP with your host, LUUKZILLA. But this, guys, is not an ordinary episode of iCraft because this is my 50th episode special. Yes, guys, it's been long awaited, and I apologize for this video being a lot later and less consistent than my normal iCraft videos, but I've had so much trouble recording this. In fact, this is not my first time recording it, but beside that, it's here, and I got some things I want to say. First of all, I want to say thank you guys for helping me get to 50 episodes of iCraft. I couldn't have done it without you guys, and I really appreciate it. Now, as you can see, this video is a little bit special because I have a face cam, guys. So I don't normally put face cam in my videos, but this is a special kind of episode, and I wanted to try it out. What I want to say about the face cam, I got like a little green screen thing behind me. It's not anything like super... It's nothing too fancy, so it's a little, like you'll see, it's a little pixelated, like my hair, like around here is a little pixely, but beside that, guys, it's a little special thing I wanted to do for you guys. So for this episode, what I'm going to be doing is a Q&A, but guys, I can't thank you enough for helping me get here. Like, you guys are everything to me. I couldn't have done it without you, and enough rambling, let's get on with this episode. I'm going to take a cut and be back at my new base location. Alright guys, so while we're on our way there, I just wanted to talk to you guys for a little bit. So, the questions that I have, they've all been sent in from you guys, either through my ask.fm link or just asking in the YouTube comment, and I have over 70 questions. The exact number is 76. So, yeah, guys, a couple of them are duplicates. I know I have a lot of questions asking why you started YouTube. That's probably the most popular question. I will get to that, but I'm going to start from the bottom of the list. Now, guys, I don't know how much my bass I showed off, but I have done a little bit of work off camera because after recording this the first time and it not working out well, I just got kind of frustrated, so I just wanted to do some casual playing, so that's what I did. So as you can see, I have my nether portal here in this mountain, and I have this nice little bridge connecting all the way over to the land where I'm going to start my base. See, I didn't want to make the nether portal on this little land thing, so I put it there. Like, I had this vision. I was like, God, that mountain's really, like, it's nice having that mountain there, and I wanted to do something with it, so I decided it'd be cool to make the nether portal in that mountain and make this, like, hanging bridge connect from it. So I think it goes, like, in increments. It's like 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, then 7, 7, 7, 7. And these numbers, I mean like the length of these little bridge segments. So these ones are all 7, but like closer up to the top, like they're shorter segments. Like I said, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7, 7. Anyway, guys, enough rambling. Let's go ahead and get into this Q&A. The first question is asked by Linz. She says, if you could only do one for the rest of your life and had to make a living doing it, would you rather rap or make YouTube videos? So right off the bat, this is getting pretty deep. These are some, a lot of these questions, some of them are like personal, some of them are like YouTube oriented. So, would I rather rap or make YouTube videos? So, if you guys didn't know this about me, I do make music. The most popular video on my channel right now is actually a parody of a song by 2 Chainz. I made a remix of his birthday song. I made a parody of it, but about like Minecraft. I called it Big Diamond Hoe instead of Big Booty Hoe, like 2 Chainz song. So yeah, guys, that is what I did. So I do rap, not just silly Minecraft songs, but like I make real music. You can see on my SoundCloud, I have a link in the description somewhere. So I do rap, but this question is, would I rather rap or make YouTube videos? Now this is a pretty serious question, because I don't like nowadays, I don't rap as much as I used to. And I don't really have a really good reason for that. It's more along the lines of I just kind of stopped doing it, and then after I stopped, I completely like lost all motivation for it, which is very unfortunate because I was really good at it. But the funny thing is, at the same time I lost motivation for it, was around the same time I started doing YouTube. Kind of coincidence? I don't know. So I'm not saying that the reason I stopped like rapping was because I started YouTube, but they did both happen around the same time, so they may have impacted each other. I don't know if whenever I started YouTube, if that like made me prioritize YouTube over music, which I wouldn't be surprised if it did, because whenever I was doing music, like I was really good, but it wasn't like taking me anywhere. So maybe that had an impact on it. But all right, let's get back to the question as it is. Would I rather rap or make YouTube videos? See, I would love to do both, but because of this question, it doesn't really give me the option for, like, there's no both option in this equation. So I'm gonna answer it without having both as an option. So, would I rather rap or make YouTube videos? Based on like the lifestyle and stuff, like, think about it. What exactly is making YouTube videos? I do this. I sit here in front of a computer, play video games. Though this is fun and all, if I think about the lifestyle of being like a musician, I can travel the world, perform my music like on stage for people, like put on concerts. That just, it seems so much fun. So I think based on that, I'd probably rather be a rapper, but being that this is the real world and possibilities are endless, if I can do both, you bet I'm gonna do both. Alright, so that was a really good question. Thank you, Linz. The next question is, what is the exact diameter of your nipples? I'm gonna have to say maybe like 5, 11, something. I got nipples. Yeah, I got nipples. Next question. Would you rather sneeze kittens or poop rainbows? Alright, so I already have 2 little kittens. If every time I sneeze it makes a new kitten, you know, that's a lot of kittens. Like, I think 2 is enough for me, so I'd rather not sneeze and achoo, meow, achoo, meow. You know, that's gonna be a lot of kittens running around. You gotta clean up their poops. You gotta, you know, feed them. I don't know if I'm quite ready for that kind of commitment. So, for that reason, I think I'd rather poop rainbows. Next question is, who is your iCraft bae? Oh, you can't ask me this. I love all my iCrafters. Let's see. But I can't leave a question unanswered. If I had to pick one iCrafter out of all the people we have whitelisted, I'm sorry, but I have to say it's gotta be Dinnerbone. Yep, I said it. It's Dinnerbone. Dinnerbone is my iCraft bae. For those of you who didn't know, Dinnerbone actually is in fact whitelisted on iCraft. I don't know why. It's not like he's ever been on or is ever going to be on. I just think it's kind of funny that we have him whitelisted. So yeah, that's the thing. Dinnerbone is my iCraft bae. Next question is, how many times? Oh, this is a deep one. How many times will you forgive someone who has wronged you? My answer for that is way too many times, guys. Unfortunately, I am just too forgiving of a person. Somebody could literally like chop my hand off and I'd still find it in my heart to forgive them. Like, oh, I'm sure you had a good reason for, you know, chopping my hand off. Like, you know, I'd probably do the same thing if I were you. So, my answer for that, probably like unlimited times. Like, you know, I can forgive someone. They can hurt me again, but I'd still probably forgive them again. I know it's probably against my better judgment, but like I'm not good at like staying mad at people. I'm not an angry kind of person. Anyway, next question is, please tell me how you feel about coffee in great detail. So coffee, I freaking love it. I think it's a very tasty drink. Believe it or not, I actually only drink coffee while I'm at work. Like, I do have a coffee maker at home, but it's not often used, which is kind of funny. If I love coffee that much, you'd think I'd drink it more, but yeah, I drink it at work, and I have a certain way I make it that just tastes freaking wonderful, which I'll go into that later because I have another question about coffee. Alright, so next question is, have you ever just felt all the feels? Yes, I have. So I've gone through quite a lot of things in these 19 years that I've lived, and not all of them are bad things, not all of them are good things, but you know, life goes on. But there have been times where I've just been so down, literally just feeling everything. Literally all the feels have been felt. So, I mean, yeah, I'm human. I feel feels, and you know, the real struggle is, you know, overcoming it. And I feel like I do a pretty good job at that. Like I can get upset, but you know, there's always things in my life that make me happy that really just overcome the upsetness, and you know, I get over it. I get over things. Next question is, if you could live anywhere in the US except where you live now, where would you go? This is actually a two-part question. The next part of the question says, how about anywhere in the world except the US? So the first part of the question, where in the US I would live, since I'm more a fan of like warmth than I am of cold, I'd probably go somewhere south. Now I could say, oh well, I have family in such and such place, but there's not really a lot of family that I'm well acquainted with. Like I have a pretty how to say, I don't really know a lot of my like distant relatives, so I can't say like, oh, I'd go to such and such state to go live with such and such relative. See, I don't really have that as a factor. I'm thinking somewhere like more southern, just because it's warmer down there. I'd probably want somewhere with like good internet, maybe close to a beach, because I don't know, I just really like the environment of like being around like the water. But then again, that also counts for like hurricanes and tsunamis and typhoons and whatever kind of water-based natural disaster there is. And I don't really know if I'm ready for that either, because here where I live now, here in Missouri, I mean, yeah, there are tornadoes every now and then, but I've lived a pretty safe life. I haven't really came close to any kind of natural disaster at all, and I'm pretty thankful for that. I probably want to stay like central time zone, maybe move a little south, but I can't think of one particular place where I'd really love to go in the US. But for the next part of the question, where it asks where I would go outside of the US, I'd either say Canada or New Zealand. That's because, well, I feel like, well, I don't know everything. I'm not like an expert on places around the world, but based on what I've heard, Canada's like laws and stuff, they just seem to make more sense to me. I feel like it'd just be like a better place to live. And New Zealand is just kind of, I don't know, I feel like it'd be cool to live in New Zealand. I don't know why. It just seems like a cool place to live. So yeah, that's that answer. The next question is, all it says is Squirtle, all capital letters with a question mark. So I guess my answer is gonna be Bulbasaur? I am a fan of Pokemon, but I don't exactly get what this question is asking. Anyway, next question is, pick a favorite. Cake versus candy versus ice cream. Well, I'm gonna rule out cake right off the bat. I'm not against cake in any way, but out of those three, that's probably my least favorite. Now, candy and ice cream. When it comes to ice cream, I can only eat like not that much before it starts to affect me, because my teeth are pretty sensitive to like cold, and they would like freeze off. Like they'll start hurting after a while if I eat too much ice cream, because ice cream is cold, obviously. So I'm gonna go with candy for this answer. And if you guys are wondering what kind of candy I like, it's Mike and Ike's. If you don't know what Mike and Ike's are, they're like little like gummy candy type things. You eat them, they're like fruit flavored, and they're the best thing ever, and I love them a lot. Next question. I choose you, blank. I guess it's asking my favorite Pokemon. I choose you, Pikachu. I don't know. I don't actually have like a favorite Pokemon, so yeah. Awkward. What motivated you to start your YouTube channel? What continues to motivate you to keep going? Alright, so this is a good question. What motivated me to start my YouTube channel? There's a lot of questions like around this, like why you start YouTube, why did this, why did that. So, when I started my YouTube channel, I actually started with a Pokemon series, because at the time, I guess for some reason I wasn't able to record Minecraft. Oh, probably because I was recording on like a crappy laptop that wasn't able to get good frame rate. My videos came out really bad. So, I started with Pokemon, but my real goal was to play Minecraft whenever I was able to. Well, now obviously I'm able to. But the reason I started YouTube was, well, because I watched other YouTubers and I saw like they were really cool, and I enjoyed watching them. Let me go into my my little backstory about YouTube. So, I guess I'll start talking about like what got me interested in Minecraft, because Minecraft is why I wanted to start YouTube. So, in regards to Minecraft, I hated it. Some kids in my school, like back when I was in school, I took like honors classes because I was kind of smart, and well, there were some kids in my class, and like they would talk about Minecraft all the time, and I decided to like check out Minecraft, and well, they would like show pictures and stuff like that, and I looked at it, I'm just like, this just seems really like dorky and nerdy, and like I'm not that, because like back in high school I did like sports and stuff. Like I was smart, like I took honors classes, but I did sports and stuff, but I didn't want to consider myself to be like one of them. Like I'm not a nerd, I'm not gonna be into this Minecraft bullcrap. So they'll be like talking to me about it, I'm just like, it looks kind of stupid. But I decided on my own time, I'm bored, I'm gonna look up something Minecraft on YouTube. So I pulled up Minecraft and I found myself a video by Vintage Beef. I think this was years and years ago, I can't even remember. I'm pretty sure it was by Vintage Beef. So I watched it and I was like, well, this is kind of cool, but I don't really understand it. Like, what the heck is he doing? Like, I don't know if it was one of his like Minecraft episodes or if it was just like, I don't know, some random thing he was doing. But I saw a Vintage Beef video and I thought it was interesting. Basically, after that kind of put my foot in the door for the whole like Minecraft type of thing, till eventually I looked up like other Minecraft YouTubers, and I stumbled across one by the name of Minecrafted, aka Top Mess. He does his most popular series would probably be his Pimp My Minecraft series. That was a really cool series. But I was watching him for his he did a kind of like a multiplayer series. It was him and the Pixel Nerds. They did like a series together. It was kind of like adventure based. Like at first it started out just like normal survival. They're hanging out, chilling, doing cool stuff. But like over time, to add like little twists to the series, they would go on like little adventures. Like things were set up in their map that I guess like map makers or something did for them, or I don't know, whoever gave them like ideas to put in the map. It was like storytelling like in Minecraft. So they would go on like adventures and stuff, and like I don't know, it was just really cool. I had a lot of fun like watching them play. Like they're funny guys. So after that I'm like, wow, I really want to like do stuff like this. I want to be a YouTuber. So that's why I started YouTube. I think I went on enough about this question. Let me pull up the next question. Oh yeah, I forgot about the second part of that question. What motivates me to continue doing YouTube? And the answer for that, this is gonna sound really corny, but it's you guys. You guys, the ones watching this video. So without people like watching and enjoying my videos, I wouldn't really see a point in doing YouTube. But the fact that you guys are there, like, you guys are there watching my videos, and I mean, if you're there, if you're watching, that means that you must like enjoy my content, and if you guys are liking what I put out, then I'm gonna keep putting it out. Like you guys are honestly the reason like why I keep doing YouTube. I want to like make you guys happy. I want to do things that you like to see, and you know, you guys mean a lot to me. Like, you guys showing up, watching my videos, like I really appreciate it more than you guys will ever believe. Now, I probably don't talk about this very often because it's not in the near future by far, but I would love to do YouTube full time, like as a living. Like, I like to do this. Like, I like playing video games, and if I could, you know, play video games and people like to watch me play video games, if that's something I could do for a living, that would be freaking awesome. And it all boils down to, you know, you guys, you like what I'm doing, and let me help you help me, if that makes sense. So without you guys, there'd be no reason for me to continue YouTube. But the fact that you guys like watching me, that means I'm in it for the long run. I'm not gonna stop as long as you guys don't stop enjoying my content. So you guys are the reason I keep going, and you know, I can't thank you enough for it, because since doing this, I really have a love for it. Like, I love doing this, and it all comes down to you guys, so thank you. Next question is, what are the best and worst things about being a YouTuber? The best thing, something that I just kind of touched base on, being able to read comments, being able to have people who like my videos, seeing people who enjoy my content, who are like fans of me. And I really don't want to use the word fans, because I consider you guys like friends, or you know, acquaintances or something. Just I don't want to call you guys fans, because like you guys are here for me just as much as I'm here for you, and you know. But one of the best things about doing YouTube is making people happy, putting things out that people like to watch. That's something I really love about being a YouTuber. Like, another great thing is I can meet so many new people doing this. Like, I've met all the iCrafters through the course of doing YouTube, and most of them have became, really great friends of mine. And, you know, I wouldn't have even, like, met them had not been for YouTube. Now, I'd like to give special notice to Lynn's, one of the iCraft members. You guys know her. I know her, obviously. She's really close to me. And without YouTube, I would have never met her. But, like, Lynn's is such a great person. Like, if I ever need help, like, whether it be YouTube or even personal, she's just always there. She's such a great person. So, thank you, Lynn's, for always being there for me. I really appreciate your friendship. And that's probably one of the greatest things about being a YouTuber. One of the worst things is, now, so this is really awkward. Now, I'm hoping some of the people that, like, I know, like, in person are watching this, video, because one of the worst things about being a YouTuber is whenever somebody I know in person asks to hang out, and I have to say, no, sorry, I have a video to record. It's the most awkward thing ever. Like, oh, hey man, you want to hang out? What you doing tonight? Oh, you see, I would, but I got to record a video. I got to sit in front of my computer, talk to a microphone. You know, it's just really awkward having like personal friends and doing this YouTube thing, because like, I get it. They don't see it the way I did. I tried to explain like to my mom, like, okay, this is the YouTube thing. Tried to explain to some of my friends. Now some of them get it. Some of them have watched a few videos and they're like, okay, so this is what he's doing. You know, some people get it, but some people don't. They don't see this like I see it. So it's really awkward to be like, oh, hey, gotta record these videos. I don't know. I'm probably overthinking it. Who is your all-time favorite YouTuber, and who's your favorite non-famous YouTuber? Alright, so my all-time favorite YouTuber, it will either have to be Exumavoid or Slipgator. Now, you're probably thinking, wait, but weren't you just talking about how Topmass was this and that, and he got you into Minecraft and stuff? Shouldn't he be one of your favorites? Well, he was. Once upon a time, he was my favorite YouTuber. I loved watching his content. I would always, you know, watch all his videos when they were uploaded, and if I ran out of those, I would go back on his channel, watch some other ones, and it was really cool. But I kind of not lost interest in Topmass, but Topmass is Minecrafted. It's the same guy. I didn't lose interest in him per se, but he kind of like stopped, I guess. Like, he didn't stop entirely. I think he still does it, but he became like less consistent, and ain't nobody got time for that. No, I don't want to put it that way, but like, how should I say this? Well, so he kind of slowed down, but like, he did lead me into some of the other YouTubers. Like, whenever he joined Hermitcraft, I had a lot of fun, you know, watching that series. I'm like, wow, there's so much great stuff going on here. And whenever like Topmass wasn't uploading fast enough for me to be happy, I decided to go check out some of the other Hermitcrafters. So I watched channels like Exumavoid, Joe Hills, Hypno, King Daddy DMac, and Slipgator didn't join until like later on, but then I started watching him, and you know, all this and that, and eventually I kind of lost interest in Topmass. But I have to say, my two favorite YouTubers are Exuma and Slipgator. I found them both through like Hermitcraft, obviously, though Slipgator does not do Minecraft stuff anymore. He mostly just does Ark, which is awesome because Ark is such a cool game. Like, normally, like, I'd kind of be upset about him not doing Minecraft stuff really anymore, but you know, it's alright. So I watch Exuma for Minecraft, Slipgator for Ark, and you know, they're still my favorite YouTubers. So yeah, that's really cool. Those are my favorite all-time YouTubers. Now, my favorite non-famous YouTubers. This first one, nobody is gonna know about him except some of the other iCrafters and I don't know, maybe like a random person. But one of my favorite non-famous YouTubers is a YouTuber by the name of Havesies. Now, I found his channel not too long ago. He's a fairly young YouTuber, but I found his Minecraft series and I started watching it. Whenever I found it, he was on like episode like 7 or so, but I went back and watched like all his videos, or the whole series from the beginning. And the thing about Havesies is he has such an incredible story. Like, he's not just your typical dude, you know, sitting in front of a computer playing Minecraft because like he thinks he's a good builder, or you know, that's not the reason he wants to do it. The reason he's doing YouTube is to like spread his message. Now, Havesies has a story. I'm not going to go into it because I want you guys to go to his channel and hear it from him, but he has a story that just, it really touches my heart. So, like, automatically, whenever I started watching his videos, I felt such a connection with him, and you know, that makes him one of my favorite like non-famous YouTubers. Now, there's other YouTubers that I really like to watch. Kingy and Treeroot, they both play on the Colonycraft server, and they're really great YouTubers. I found them both through I don't know if you guys know this, but there used to be an iCraft member who wasn't on for very long, but he went by the name of Saranther or Saren. He used to be on iCraft for a short period of time. He joined at the beginning of Season 2, but he unfortunately was not able to play or be on that much, so that's unfortunate because he was really cool. But whenever I found Saranther, he was playing on this like kind of small like realm server, and it was called Split Pick SMP. It was owned by Treeroot. So I started watching some of the guys on there. So I was watching Treeroot, Kingy, and Saren whenever they were playing on there, and you know, that's how I found them. And you know, I think they're really good YouTubers. Now they moved on to Colonycraft, but I still like watch their channel. Normally this is gonna sound really bad, but normally I don't watch YouTubers who are like on other SMP servers. It's gonna sound really bad, but unless they're like hermit crafters, I'm not gonna watch them. So I'm sorry guys, I don't watch your Colonycraft videos, but I do watch a Kingy single player series, and it's probably one of the best series I've ever seen on YouTube. Like, he does such a great job. He's such a great builder. He's a really good commentator as well. So I really like to watch his series. And Treeroot, he does some really cool detailed tutorials that I love watching. Not only do the tutorials look really cool, like he does some great little like small aesthetical bits that just add such a great touch to builds. But like not only like is he really good at like creating those things, but he's also really good at like explaining it. Like he makes his tutorials short and to the point, make sure like you go there for that specific thing. He doesn't ramble on talking about, you know, a bunch of random bullcrap, like, you know, you know, I tend to talk about random bullcrap, but he does a good job at making it short and sweet and to the point. He tells you what you want to hear, and yeah, so he makes some good detailed tutorials, so you guys should check them out as well. There are some fantastic YouTubers. What do you like more about Minecraft, surviving or building? Now, you guys watch my channel for a while, you probably know I am like more of a builder. Most of my episodes consist of building. I don't really go on like adventure-based things. So the answer for this is going to have to be building, but the thing is, I only like building whenever it's in a survival environment. Like this thing that I'm building right here, I wouldn't have fun building it if I were just doing it in like a creative world. Like that wouldn't be fun for me. But like building it in survival is what I like to do. I like survival building because, you know, you have to go out, collect the resources yourself. You gotta, you know, do all the preparing and, you know, everything. So, like, basically, if you finish a build that you had to work hard to accomplish, it feels so rewarding. So, I love to build in a survival environment. How many questions have you gotten that are supposed to be super random and funny, but are just cringe-worthy bullcrap? That's from Beaverman. That's a funny question. Actually, so far, not too many. There's the nipple question. That's a good question. But so far, not too many. But there's some interesting ones coming up later on. Other than Minecraft, what's your favorite game? Right now, I'm gonna have to say Ark Survival Evolved. Such a fun game. Now, if you like Minecraft, I highly suggest checking out Ark because there are a lot of similarities between the two. Obviously, by the fact that, you know, you start off the game, you gotta do the same things, you know, punch wood, craft tools. So you'll see a lot of similarities with it, but I assure you, it is nowhere near the same once you get into it. Now there are like building and survival and, you know, those kind of aspects of the game, but it's its own game. Don't think it's just like a little Minecraft clone, because it's not. It's its own little it's its own thing. So what I like most about it, the building is interesting. I'm not gonna say I like it, but I'm not gonna say I dislike it either. its building is a lot different than Minecraft building is. I like taming stuff. I like the difficulty of the game. I swear I die like 5 times every time I log on to the Cry Havoc server. So the game, it's not an easy game, but there are things that you can do in the game to make it easier on you, like, oh man, I need so much wood, what can I do to accomplish that? So you can go out, you can work hard to find yourself like a dino that's specialized in like wood gathering. So I don't know, this isn't an ARC video, so I'm not going to talk too much about it, but if you want to see more of the game, just check out my videos on it. Would you rather be stuck on Elm Street or the Overlook Hotel? Those are from Nightmare on Elm Street or The Shining. Now, I can honestly tell you, I haven't seen either of those. I'm not a big horror movie kind of guy. Now, I'm sorry to say, if you're like, what do you mean you haven't seen those? Blah blah blah. Yeah, I apologize, but you know, I haven't. I'm sorry. But if I were to guess, I'd probably say Elm Street ? Yeah, I really don't have a very good answer for it. What are those? They're my Crocs. If you were stuck on a desert island with 3 iCrafters, who would you take with you? Okay, so 3 iCrafters. Well, first of all, I'd probably want to take Beaverman, considering he knows everything. I feel like our best bet of survival would be to have him with us. Who else would I take? Let's see. If we're gonna be on that island for like ever, like if we're lost there and we need to survive, we might need to do a little repopulation or something. So we're probably gonna need like a lady with us. Now, there are 4 ladies on iCraft, that being Jess, Wolfie, Linz, and Steph. Now, Jess and Wolfie are both underage. Steph is married with a newborn baby. So, because of process of elimination, I pick Linz. And gotta say, Linz is one hot mamma jamma, so I'm not complaining about that at all. I'd be happy to take you on a desert island with me, baby. Okay, and the third person I would pick, there's no one else online with me right now. Let's see, who else would I take? Probably somebody is going to need to keep the peace and make sure we're all like sane and not killing each other. So I'm probably gonna have to go with like Insuki, because Insuki, he's such a down-to-earth guy. I feel like if anybody like got into an argument, he'd be like, hey guys, just kind of calm down. Like, he's so like humble and just kind, and I feel like that would just really calm the mood of everything. I don't know, but yeah, those are the 3 I choose. PS4 or Xbox. Now, I personally don't have either. I used to have an Xbox way long ago, but I sold it because I never played it. But if I were to choose between those 2, I'm gonna have to say Xbox, just because that's probably the one that I play most often. I play Xbox most often just because my friend Jesse, we hang out quite often, like a few times a week, or whenever we can, because we both have jobs and hobbies, and I guess. So I gotta say Xbox, just because every time Jesse and I hang out, we always get on Xbox. We'll play some Call of Duty. We'll play zombies multiplayer, and shoot some zombies' heads off, and it's always so much fun. So I gotta say Xbox. I don't really play PS3 too much, just because like I don't have a friend with a PS3. Well, I do, but we never play it. So, so I'm gonna choose Xbox for that regard because I play it more often. Why are you a YouTuber? Now, this has already been discussed. Let's see, is there anything else I need to touch base on that? I said I started because I saw other YouTubers doing it. I guess a really good answer for this question is, why am I a YouTuber? Because I have fun doing it. I'd like to make a living doing it. It's something I really enjoy doing. Before I started doing YouTube, what did I do with my life? Well, I was in high school. I did a sport every season, and I also did theater. Maybe one of the reasons why I enjoy doing YouTube so much is because I did theater. Now, I was an actor. I would get up on stage and, you know, and be a character. Now, I feel like that kind of translates over to what I'm doing now. Now, it's not entirely the same thing at all. Like, I wouldn't say I'm putting on a show or being a character or anything, because, like, I'm being myself, but at the same time, like, me, myself, I'm Luke. I'm a boy, I work washing dishes, you know. But, like, who you're watching, this is LUUKZILLA. Now, I'm not saying, like, I change who I am when I'm in front of a camera, but, like, I guess, like, say, I kind of, like, feel different. Like, I don't say, what's poppin', friends and fam, Luke here. No, this is LUUKZILLA. Now, I feel like the fact that I used to act and put on shows and stuff, I feel like that's kind of why I enjoy doing YouTube so much. Now, I don't know, I could just be crazy. I'm probably crazy. Never mind, I'm just crazy, guys. Don't listen to me. How many subs do I think I'll be at the end of the year? So right now, I'm at about 460 subscribers. If I keep doing what I'm doing, I'm hoping to at least be by 500 by the end of the year, but I don't want to cut myself off too short because I feel like I can do better than that. Because whenever I keep my channel super active and all, I grow really quickly. Like, I'm not saying like I earn like 100 subscribers a day, but I make some really good gains on my channel whenever I'm active. Now lately I haven't been able to be as active as I would like to be, but hopefully I can fix that. I'd like to start being way more active than I have been, but you know, it all boils down to, like, I live a busy life. This life I live is not easy. But if I stay active, stay consistent, keep on having fun, keep doing what I'm doing, I feel like I can push for more than 500. Now, I don't want to put a number on it because all that's going to do is get my hopes up and kind of make me like shoot for that number. And I don't want to do that. Like, I'm not going to like set goals for myself like, okay, by this month I want to be at this many subscribers. Like, subscribers do matter to me. I'm not trying to say that, but it's not all that matters to me. Like, I got to make sure I'm like having fun first of all. Like, I'm not doing YouTube just to get 1 million subscribers and, you know, like, over time, would I like to get 1 million subscribers? Hell yeah. But, you know, I'm in no rush. As long as I keep, you know, doing what I'm doing, having fun, it'll happen over time. So I'm not trying to rush into things, but eventually I'll get the subs I deserve. And, you know, that all boils down to, like, you guys, you know, you guys keep showing up, watching my videos. That's awesome. The more views I get, the more popular my videos would be, meaning the more chance others have of coming to my channel. Also, if you guys, like, share stuff or like it, and, you know, if your Twitter thing is enabled to where whenever you like a video, it shows on Twitter, you know, that will help me grow as well, because at so-and-so liked my video, say, so-and-so liked a video from at LUUKZILLA, it'll post a link to the video, and, you know, if other people see the link, they're like, huh, this LUUKZILLA guy, if so-and-so liked it, maybe I'll like it too. They can go look at the video and be like, oh wow, this guy's good, I'm gonna drop a sub. So basically, guys, I rambled for this answer. I feel like I ramble for every answer I give. my growth kind of is solely based on you guys. So how many subs do you think I'll be at the end of the year? Huh? Ooh, tables have turned now. Now I'm asking the questions. Haha, suckers. What got you started in recording? Now, I don't know if this is asking, like, I don't know if this is another, like, why do I YouTube kind of question, but what got me started in recording? I can talk about some of, like, the first steps I took in becoming what I am now. Now, guys, whenever I started YouTube, I was way worse than I am now. Now, I'm not saying I'm the best now, but I am saying I've improved quite a bit. Like, I've became more confident, more the quality is better. I don't know what I'm trying to say. I became better of a YouTuber, more enjoyable to watch. Well, at least I feel like my videos are more enjoyable to watch. But then again, I have a bias considering it's me, it's my videos. But I mean, at the beginning, I can't say, God, I made the best videos ever. But now I can at least say my videos are watchable. And I actually, sometimes I sit around and watch my own videos. Yeah, I know, it's kind of weird. But what got me started in YouTube? Now, I guess my recording software is not what I use now. Now I use a much better one. But whenever I first started, I used Camtasia. I found like a free cracked version online. It's not the best thing to do, but at the time I didn't know what I was reaching for in this whole YouTube journey. So I was like, well, I'm not going to invest a bunch of money in it. So I went out, found like a free version of Camtasia Studio 8 or 7. I don't know which one it was, but yeah, that's what I found. That's how I started making my videos. I recorded and edited with it. Now I really like the editing thing that it had. I thought it was pretty good. The recording thing was not that good considering it was a screen recorder and not a game recorder. It really made my frames suffer, but that's what I used whenever I started for recording and editing. The microphone that I used, I started off with. I actually do have the mic that at the time I started YouTube, I did have the mic that I use now, but I didn't use that mic because my room was really loud, and using this Blue Yeti that I use now, I wouldn't have been able to pull anything off because the mic would have picked up literally everything. Hey man. Hey Skelly, where'd you go? The mic would have picked up everything, so I started off doing YouTube using a Turtle Beach headset. I think they were like Turtle Beach Z11s or something. I don't know, something like that. I can't exactly remember, but I'm so glad I moved on for those. I moved on from those to Razer Krakens. I don't know which version of the Razer Kraken, but the Razer Kraken was good and all, but then again, headsets, they're nowhere near the quality of an actual microphone like this one I'm using now. Now this one still probably is not the best, but it is not bad at all. So yeah, whenever I started doing YouTube, that was the stuff that I used, and I hope that helps you if you plan on starting YouTube. What version of Minecraft did I start playing in? I believe it was 1.4, but I could very well be wrong. I'm wrong a lot of the time just because I'm super forgetful. When did 1.4 actually come out? Because I've been playing Minecraft for how many years now? Ooh, this is pretty. I think it was 1.4. I could be wrong. Maybe it was like 1.5 or 6. But yeah, I'm going to say 1.4. And I think that sounds right. You guys are just going to have to believe me. Why do you always wear a hat when I do webcam? So, haha, joke's on you, whoever asked that question. I'm not wearing a hat. See my head? There ain't nothing on it. So, ha, touche, bam. False question. It says, why do I always wear one? But I don't always wear one. Haha, sucker. No, I'm just kidding. So, I purposely didn't wear a hat this video because I knew that that question was coming and I wanted to do that little thing that I just did. Yeah. I just broke the third wall a bit there. So the reason I always wear a hat whenever I use webcam is just because ain't nothing cool about this. I mean, it's just like a little short haircut. You know, like, maybe if I had like longer hair or something, or maybe like a cooler hairstyle, maybe I'd be more apt to showing off my hair. But like, I wear a hat kind of just because it makes my head look more interesting. Like, ain't nothing really interesting about, you know, a shaved head. Like, oh, goodbye, zombie. Oh, I don't mean shaved head as in like shaved bald. I mean like, I don't know, buzz cut kind of thing. I don't know what's my hairstyle. It's just short hair guy. Anyway, that's not entirely the full answer though. Now, say another reason why I almost always wear a hat is because I'm 19 years old, and if you look at the top of my head, I'm already starting to go bald. Now, I'm 19 years old. I'm going bald at an early age, and I hate it. Blame my dad. It's all his fault. Thanks a lot, Dad. But so I'm very self-conscious about my head. No, not exactly that. I don't exactly like it. I think it's kind of, you know, I'm 19. I shouldn't be going bald this early. I kind of like to cover it up. I don't want you guys to think I'm like some kind of old geezer dude, because, you know, not that there's anything wrong about watching like a geezer play Minecraft, but I'm not one. I don't want you guys to think that I'm one. So yeah, that's why I wear a hat. Those are the two biggest reasons. What was your first big build? Now this is the build I'm going to talk about. It was from before I even started doing YouTube or anything. So back in a single player world that I played on, generated, I don't know, it's probably like the first or second world that I actually played on. I made a big build there. It was a replica of the St. Louis Arch. Now, if you don't know what the Arch is, it's like a landmark that we have here in St. Louis. It's also known as the Gateway to the West. So I made a replica of that in, you know, Minecraft Survival. I made it out of stone brick slabs, so these blocks right here, and it looked really freaking cool. And you know, that world, I played it like casually. I played it all the time. That's when I first started Minecraft, and I was like, you know, big into it. Almost like, dang, we want to play this all the time. So what I did was I cleared out a large portion of a jungle. I don't know why, but I spawned in like on the corner of like a jungle and a plains biome. So I had my base set up like in the plains biome, but then I had like a little walkway going off to the jungle biome, and I cut down a bunch of trees, I burnt down a bunch of trees, I, you know, cleared out a large amount of that jungle, and that's where I built this replica of the Arch. Now, I'm sure by now I've shown a picture, because I do have a screenshot of it somewhere. So yeah, that is my first big build in Minecraft. Other big builds that I've done would be the skyscraper that I made back on the Minecraft with Friends server, which was the server that I owned before iCraft. Those videos are not on my channel anymore. If you're interested in seeing them, hello. Oh, sweet. Oh, good find. Ain't no chest though? What? Somebody has probably been here already. No, because nothing is lit up or anything. What? Why isn't there any chests? I feel like I got gypped. There's seriously nothing? No chests at all? You know what? There's not any mossy cobble in those walls either. I'm thinking somebody's been here already. Dang it, guys, this is my base. Keep out. Keep off the grass, Holmes. Well, dang, that's kind of unfortunate. But that's cool. Let me screenshot these coordinates real quick. Alright, now I know where it is. Alright, so other big builds I've done, the skyscraper I made the Minecraft with Friends server. You guys can't see those videos because they are unlisted on my channel, because I I've grown a lot since then, and I kind of don't want to recollect on the past. Now, I might show them off again sometime in the future, but as of this moment right now, I don't really want to make those videos public because they're not good. They're not good at all. I'm not proud of those videos. So yeah, I made a cool skyscraper there. What was cool about it is it like went up and spiraled. Like it started as like a simple little square. So like it started as a square. You see like this, like a square. Then as it got to the top, it rotated around. It did like a full like 180 flip. So it was really cool. And that was another big build that I did. I can't exactly remember how tall it was, but it was pretty freaking tall. It was like 6 foot, 6'20" or something. It was tall. It was a tall guy. What kind of mic do I use? And I actually just talked about this. I use a Blue Yeti. It's not a Pro, just like a standard Blue Yeti. I don't know if there's like a technical name for the non-Pro Blue Yeti, but I think it's just the Blue Yeti is what it's called. So yeah, that's what mic I use. It's a really good mic if you want to invest in it. So yeah, I would recommend it. 1010 would do again. What software do I use to record? I use DxTory. It's not a free software, and I did not get it for free either. I paid the whole like $29.99 or whatever I had to pay for it, and I really like it. Now a lot of people have like the debate on what's better, Fraps or DxTory. I'm gonna put my money on Fraps, not Fraps. I'm gonna put my money on DxTory just because, you know, I'm able to record 60 frames per second, 1080p when it comes to Minecraft. That is, I'm able to record really good quality, and the file sizes are not huge. Like they're manageable file sizes. I'm making way too many sticks. I didn't realize I already had some. The file sizes are good, and I'm able to record high quality with the videos. Okay, I had a little spaz attack there. Forgot how to talk for a second. So yeah, 1080p, 60 frames per second, small video set or small file sizes. DxTory 2016. This question: would you rather be in the center of a human centipede, or would you rather be the bigger man and bring up the rear? What is the most difficult part of making YouTube videos? For me, the most difficult part about making a YouTube video, probably finding the motivation to actually do it. Now, I don't usually have trouble like having an idea of like what to do for the video. The hardest part for me would probably be like getting here, like stopping what I'm doing, like stop watching like so-and-so's video, or stop watching Breaking Bad on Netflix or something, like you know, actually just sitting there and like getting in front of a microphone and making the video. That's what I think is the hardest part for me. Now, whenever, like, there have been times where I get into a system where, you know, that's easy to do. Like, okay, like I know what I'm gonna do, when I'm gonna do it. Like I had like more of a scheduled kind of life, I guess. Like, how should I say this? Like, I have had times where it was easier to do that. Like, you know, just come home, start making a video, stop making a video, so and so. But, you know, I've kind of broke that habit, and now for some reason I find it's really hard to actually sit here and make a video. Now, I'm not saying it's like a hard thing to do, but it's probably the hardest thing to do, because whenever it comes to actually like making the video, like recording it and all, that's not really a hard thing to do. You know, I sit here in front of my computer, launch Minecraft, you know, after I figure out what I want to do and all, but like I got loads of projects in my head. So like I'll be like, okay, for today's episode I want to do a Q&A. So you know, I'll launch Minecraft, launch my recording software, click record. What's poppin'? Friends and fam, are you excited? I know I am. Here I am, LUUKZILLA, blah blah blah, gonna do a Q&A. So, you know, I sit there, I record it. You know, after the recording's finished, then I gotta, you know, edit it. But I've got my editing down to a science. Like, I know exactly what I want to do, what time the transitions have to be. So, you know, editing was hard at first, but once I got it down to a science, it's just, it's not hard for me anymore. So, probably just the motivation factor. Why you know FACECAM? What you mean why I know FACECAM? What you call this beautiful thing right here? This is my face and it's in front of a cam. No, I'm just kidding. So why don't I FACECAM? I do when I live stream, not when I record videos. The reason for that is games like this, games like Minecraft, I really don't feel like they require FACECAM. Like, what joy do you get in seeing my face while I, you know, do this, break a block or place a block? Like, what? Like, why? Like, why does that need a FACECAM? I understand some people do have reasons for wanting a FACECAM. Not quite nerds, for instance. They do a dual perspective type commentary. Whenever they play Minecraft, they play it together and they switch perspectives. So I feel like in their situation, using a FACECAM is really cool and they do it really well. But me, for like just doing this stuff, I don't feel like this needs a FACECAM. But whenever I live stream, I love to do FACECAM. I think it's awesome. The reason for that is the people are right there talking to you live. You know, like they're literally talking to you while you're doing what you're doing. Like a YouTube video, you know, I'm talking to you, but you can't like respond to what I say till the comment section. So whereas like a live stream, for instance, you know, I can ask something, you guys can answer me right then and there. So it's like me talking to you rather than you talking to a video. If that makes sense. I don't know. It makes sense to me. It might not make sense to you. What's the biggest thing you hate about Minecraft? Huh. Oh, I know what I hate. Let's hop over to a crafting table real quick. So, I have... where's an example? Let me make some stone bricks real quick. So, I have 16 stone bricks here. Boy, I feel like I could use some stairs. So, I craft them into stairs. So, actually here, hold on. Let me just use one. So, you put in 6 blocks of stone brick. Only get 4 stairs out of it? What? How does that make sense? These stairs are smaller than an actual block. If you put in 6 blocks to make 4 of these, where's the rest of it going? You know, all you did was took out a corner of the block. So shouldn't you be able to get like 8? Like, shouldn't you get like 8 of these stone stairs from a block? Like, why do you only get 4? Like, why is that a thing? Like, okay, so you craft a slab, puts in 3 blocks, you get 6. That makes sense because a slab is a half of a block. Well, a stair is 3/4 of a block. So if you put in 1 block, or if you put in 6 blocks, 3/4 of 6 block math and stuff, you should get more than 4 stairs. That's what I hate most about Minecraft. Where are my grandbabies from my mom? Mom, I'm not having a baby anytime soon. I'm 19 years old. I don't have myself a honey. I'm not going to go out and make a baby. No, I'm just kidding. So my mom is actually talking about my kittens. She calls them her grandkitties or her grandbabies. Yeah, guys, I have 2 little kittens. They're both, how old are they now? They're just a couple months old. They're not very old little kitties. So, you guys want to see them? I'll go get them real quick. Be right back. Alright, here they are. Here are the little kitties. Now, this one here is Mango. This one is Snowball. They're my little babies. They're so cute. I love my little baby kitties. They're so sweet. Now, Mom, I hope you're happy. Here are the grandbabies. Now, I don't usually let them in my room, so they're pretty happy right now. But they get to be in a YouTube video with me now. Okay, kitties, time to go back to sleep. Do you ever think you'll have a record release party? Now, record release party, this is in regards to music. I can honestly say, yes, I do believe I will have one, guys. Now, I don't want to try to be like over ambitious here, but I feel like I can make it far in this this music industry. In fact, I'm kind of working with this dude. His name is Matt. He's a good friend of mine. He actually works with me at the diner that I work at, and his dad is a touring musician, and they have like a whole recording studio set up in their basement, which is pretty freaking awesome. So what he's doing is I gave him a CD with 6 of my like beats on them. Like, I made these beats with like a crappy little beat maker that I found online. They're not good, but like they're decent. I can say that they're decent beats, but you know, they're not anything to, you know, toot my horn about. So I gave him the beats that I made. He's gonna remake them and give them back to me. Once the beats are finished, I'm going to record the songs that the beats go to, and you know, we're gonna make an album, and you know, I'll get my name out there in the music world. Then I'll have a release party. You guys are all invited, so yeah, turn up. If you were asked to mix a track with Justin Bieber that was absolutely horrible, but it would get your name out to the mainstream press, would you? Oh, guys, don't think I'm a sellout or anything, but my answer to this is yes. Now, if you think about it, every musician has their bad songs. You know, they could be your favorite musician and all, but you know, some, not 100% of their songs can be, you know, spot on, you know. Now, see, if I record one bad song with the Biebs and it gets me famous, you know, then everyone's gonna be like, who is this guy? Who is this Amadeus Sticks guy? That's my rapper name, by the way. You would know that if you click my SoundCloud link that I told you to click on, but if you didn't click on it, then you're completely lost. You don't know how dope my rhymes actually are. So, you know, people could be all like, yo, who is this guy? What's he doing recording this track with Biebs? They'll listen to the track, they'll be all like, huh, Biebs is kind of whack on this track, but this LUUKZILLA guy, he's pretty good. So they'll be like, huh, I want to listen to some of his other stuff. So they'll go to my SoundCloud and be like, wow, that Biebs track didn't do him well, but the rest of his songs, they're freaking, they're dope, son. They rock my socks. So like, you know, they'll hear the bad song, but then they'll forget all about it once they hear the rest of my raps, because they are bomb AF. Like, they'd be, like, they'll listen to the songs and be like, wow, it's like a totally different guy here. So, you know, I'll record one bad song, but they won't remember it because all the rest of my songs are too good. Do you ever dig in your belly button and sniff your finger afterward? No, I don't do that. Nope, never. Nope. I don't do that. Who do you think would win, 1 trillion lions or Chuck Norris? My question to you is, where the heck are you gonna get 1 trillion lions to fight Chuck Norris? Now, like, come on, that's not a real thing. But I gotta put my money on Norris. That dude's BA to the max. Who's the best, Jess or Jess? Now, this is a pretty difficult question because neither of them are too impressive in my book. But unfortunately, Jess, I'm gonna have to go with Jess on this one. I'm sorry, but Jess is just the best of the two. Where do you buy your black tar heroin? Normally, most of the time, whenever I buy my premium black tar heroin, or my prime black tar heroin, normally I simply just go up to Walmart. I tell the dude, hey, can you point me to the prime black tar heroin aisle? And he's like, yeah, it's right there. So I say, thank you for your assistance, and that's where I buy my black tar heroin. If you were forced to choose, what male celebrity would you have romantic relationship with That's easy. That's too easy. I gotta go with Matt Damon. Ooh, baby. What episode did you most enjoy filming? This is gonna sound really corny, but my favorite episode recording is this one right here, guys. Now, I'm not just saying that because this is the episode that I'm recording now. That's not why I'm saying that. The reason I'm saying that is because normally when it comes to me making my videos, I don't often talk much about myself. I mostly just talk about, okay guys, for this episode we're going to be doing this. Now, that's not a bad thing at all, because that's just how I structure my videos. That's how I've been doing these. That's what you guys expect when you come to my channel. But you gotta change it up every now and then. And I feel like this video is definitely my favorite video I've recorded because it lets you guys know me, the real me, the me behind the microphone. That's also why I wanted to do FaceCam with this video, because this video is more personal than my other videos. How many apples grow on a tree? Over 9,000? What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow? What is this? Who are these questions from? These questions are redonkulous. I'm gonna say 69 miles per hour. Now these next questions are all a series of would you rather questions, so I'm just kind of gonna go through these ones quicker. Would you rather sweat cheese or cry glue? Well, if I cry glue, my eyes would be glued shut. I wouldn't be able to see, which is pretty bad. I like being able to see, but like sweating cheese, think about it, guys. That's like unlimited nachos right there. You know, you sweat cheese, be like, I'm just gonna, dip my chips up in my armpit cheese. You know, that'd be pretty freaking good. You can open up like your own cheese store. You'd be rich. All you gotta do is like exercise for cheese. So yeah, I'd rather sweat cheese. Would you rather have 3 eyes or webbed feet? Webbed feet would be good for like swimming, but I'm not that big of a swimmer. Like I ain't no Michael Phelps. So I'd rather have 3 eyes, cause like, I could have 1 eye looking that way, looking that way, looking that way. Like for instance, with this video, I could keep like my 2 eyes watching my Minecraft screen. No, I could have 1 eye watching Minecraft, 1 eye looking at the webcam, my other eye looking at my questions on my second monitor. Yo, I'll take the 3 eyes. Would you rather watch Blue's Clues for 1 hour straight or watch the same episode of your favorite show consecutively for 24 hours? I don't understand this question because Blue's Clues is my favorite show. No, I'm just kidding. If I watch my favorite show for 24 hours consecutively straight, it would not be my favorite show anymore, I can tell you that. And I'd rather watch the Blue's Clues for 1 hour straight. Blue's Clues, that was my show as a kid. That dog, and the whole mail time, mail time, mail time, mail time. I think I could tolerate that for an hour. Would you rather drink a shot of yak spit or a teaspoon of snail slime? I feel like neither of those are very tasty or healthy for you, so I'm gonna go with the teaspoon of snail slime just because it's like the smaller dosage of the two. Would you rather have to not shower for a full month or shower 4 times a day? I'd rather shower 4 times a day just because a lot of the things I do in life make me pretty freaking dirty. Like my work, for instance, I'm working around like dirty dishes and people's like leftover food and grease and all that. I would get so nasty and stanky. So I'll shower the 4 times a day. That couldn't be bad for you. I might I don't know, is there such thing as like soap poisoning or something? I don't want to soap poison myself, if that's a thing. Would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon? I feel like a head is probably closer in size to a watermelon than it is to a tennis ball. So I'd rather have a head the size of a watermelon just because it's less out of, well, it's more close to the norm than having a head the size of a tennis ball, if that makes sense. Would you rather have no penis or 5 penises? I'll take the 5 penises. Like seriously, think of all the possibilities. I'm not going to say any possibilities, but just think of them. Would you rather die saving 10,000 strangers from death knowing no one would know it was you, or live knowing everyone would know you decided not to save 10,000 people? So, whether people know I saved 10,000 people or not, I wouldn't even be able to live myself if I just let 10,000 people die. Now, I could care less about the fame, like, oh my god, this guy saved 10,000 people. Like, you know, I could care less. As long as I know I saved those people's lives, you know, that's 10,000 people. That's no small amount. I don't care whether people know it was me. I'd feel happy enough myself knowing I saved those 10,000 people. Would you rather have no fingers or no eyes? There are plenty of blind people who get around just fine, and they use their hands to see, like, you know, Braille. They can read with their hands. They could, like, do everything just out of, like, feeling. Now, people live being blind all the time. Now, I'm not saying people can live without fingers, because, like, you know, somebody doesn't have fingers. They could get, like, prosthetic fingers. Oh my gosh. Guys, I picked the no fingers. I could just get, like, a little robot hand. That'd be so cool. Would you rather have knives for fingers or penises for fingers? What is it with asking penis questions? But, alright, think about it. If you had knives for fingers, you'd try to touch somebody, you'd stab them and hurt them, and that'd be bad. But if you had penises for fingers, depending on the person, you're either going to make them uncomfortable or happy. Think about that as you may, but I'll take the penises for fingers. Think of all the possibilities. Would you rather be filthy rich and have to be Justin Bieber's assistant, or be dirt poor but get to be anyone's assistant you choose? Now, I don't know why I'd be an assistant regardless, but, you know, I'll take being Justin Bieber's assistant to being, you know, filthy freaking rich. You know, that seems pretty awesome. Biebs is probably a cool dude. You know, he goes out, he parties, he gets tattoos. I like that stuff. I feel like he'd be pretty cool. Would you rather never have internet access again, or never be able to take an airplane again? I've only been on an airplane once in my life, so I'm not really missing out on too much if I sacrifice the airplane. If I sacrifice the internet access, then, guys, this wouldn't even be a thing. How am I going to make you guys YouTube videos without internet access? So, I'll sacrifice the airplane and keep the internet access. Would you rather be an average, non-famous professional athlete on your current salary, or a wealthy, world-renowned professional in a field you don't care about? Money isn't everything. I'd pick happiness over money any day, so I'll pick the non-famous professional athlete on my current salary. Wait. Why do I have to be an athlete? Wait, this question doesn't add up. Would I rather be a pro athlete on my salary, or a professional doing something I don't want to do, but be rich? Well, athlete isn't really the profession I'd like to do either. So it's like, be poor and do something I don't want to do, or be rich and do something I don't want to do. Never mind, I'll take the be rich and do something I don't want to do. Would you rather be filthy rich and live 400 years ago, or be poor but live today? I'm already poor and live today. I know what that's like. I'll take the rich 400 years ago. That seems pretty awesome to me. Would you rather know the moment of your own death, or the moment of the death of somebody you love the most? I'd rather know the death of the person I love the most. That way, I can tell them, be like, yo, this is when you're gonna die. They'll have time to prepare for it. They can say their goodbyes, write their will. They can, you know, do whatever they need to do to prepare themselves for their death, as well as I can mentally prepare myself. Like, if that's the person I love the most in the world, I want to make sure I can spend as much time as possible with them before it's time for me to say my goodbyes. So I'd rather know their time of death than my own. I could care less about my own. It's going to happen when it happens, you know. Would you rather have legs as long as fingers, or fingers as long as legs? I'll take the fingers as long as legs. So I'm trying to picture someone with legs as long as fingers. That'd be the funniest thing ever. Like having a torso like as big as mine, but like just like a finger for a leg. Like this isn't the size of a leg. Like imagine somebody walking around on those. That'd be so funny to see. I would feel bad for them, but it'd be so funny to see. Anyway, would you rather have a dragon or be a dragon? I'm fine being me and having a dragon as long as like the dragon is tamed. Like I can ride it to work. I can terrorize people on the streets. You know, I wouldn't have to buy gas or anything. I just have to, you know, yo dragon, go eat that guy. I don't like him anyway. Would you rather never have to worry about money or live in a world full of Pokemon? I'll pick the Pokemon any day. Do you know how easy it is to make money in Pokemon? All you gotta do is walk around. Oh, what's this on the ground? It's a nugget. I'm gonna go sell it in the store. Bam. Instantly rich. And, oh, hey trainer, you want to battle? Boom. Whooped your ass. Give me your money. So, if I choose the Pokemon world, I'm gonna get rich anyway, because I'm the best freaking Pokemon trainer around, sucker. So yeah, I think it'd be really cool to live in a world with Pokemon, not gonna lie. Would you rather speak any language fluently or be able to talk to animals? So honestly, I don't feel like animals will offer me all too much. Like, you know, I could talk to animals like, hey, what's up, Mango? Oh, not much, cat stuff. That's cool. Do anything fun today? Yeah, I played with that mouse you got me. Nice. Anything else? Oh yeah, I tore up your couch. Yeah, I can see that. You know, and I feel like if you have a pet, they're usually like already pretty easy to communicate. Like the longer you have them, the better like understanding you guys have for each other. So I'd rather be able to speak any language fluently, considering this day and age. I live in America, and America is a really open place. Like people are always speaking like their own tongue, and you know we kind of have to accept it. Like, you know, we accept them into our how do I say it? I don't want to sound rude at all, but like people are going to speak their native tongue. Though the majority of America does speak English, people are going to come here speaking like Bosnian or you know, Spanish or French or, you know, whatever. We can't stop them from doing that. But I think it'd be pretty nice to understand what they're saying, to speak with them in their own tongue, rather than them having to understand what the hell I'm saying. Like, you know, what makes my language so much greater than theirs? You know, English is a pretty stupid language anyway. Unless you are raised on it, it's a pretty difficult language to learn, considering none of our rules match every word. It's like, okay, well, I before E except after blah blah blah, except for this word and this word and this word and this example and this. It's like, no, you don't make rules just to go against the rules in some other word. Like, I feel like we just make up the English language as we go. Like, there's no rhyme or rhythm to it at all. It's just kind of, oh, you know, would you rather eat a pine cone or poop a pine cone? If I had to poop a pine cone whole, ow. Like, my butthole ain't meant for that. I can't just, you know, like, clench my teeth and bear it. You know, that's a freaking pine cone coming out your ass. That would hurt. Like, that would hurt a lot. I don't want to go through that. So I'll eat the pine cone. I mean, I'm sure they're, like, high in fiber anyway. Would you rather admit to Jess that you're wrong, or have your legs set on fire? Bring out the lighter. Bring out the freaking lighter fluid. Burn my damn legs, light them on fire. I don't care, Jess. I'm not wrong. I'm never wrong. I'll take my legs being lit on fire. I don't care. Now we're done with the would you rather questions. Next question is from Crow Dixion. He says, I don't know if I pronounced that right, by the way. He says, I'm wondering if you'll ever play Fallout 4, Black Ops 3, or Battleborn. Now, I don't own any of these games. In fact, I've never even heard of Battleborn. Black Ops 3, I play casually. Like I said, I play Xbox with my friend Jesse. That's probably the only time I'd actually play any kind of Black Ops. So I gotta say no to playing Black Ops 3 for my channel, just because it's not really my type of game. And Fallout 4, though it is a fun game at all. Like, I watch Beaverman live stream it on Twitch. I watch I Hate Will's Let's Play on it, and I really enjoy watching it. I think it would be cool to play. So Although I do already have it spoiled for me, but I'll leave it up to you guys whether you think I should play it or not. So, and Battleborn, yeah, I've never heard of it. Maybe I can look into it. If it's a good game, I'll consider playing it, but, you know, and if you guys have any other games that you'd like to see me play on my channel, just leave a little comment saying, hey, you should check out this game, and I'll check it out, and if I like it, you may see it on my channel. From Insky, says, do you shower in the evening, the morning, or both? For this answer, I'm gonna say both, not because, like I shower multiple times a day. I usually just shower once a day, but it kind of depends whether it's in the morning or the evening. It depends on like what I did that day. Like most days I have work. If I wake up early before work, I could, you know, take a shower. That'll usually help me wake up. That's a good way to start my day. If it's a day I'm running late, I'll shower after work, you know, no big deal. Usually on days where I have to do the fryers, I'll shower after I get home from work because those things leave me greasy and disgusting, and I hate the feeling of having it on my skin, so I'll shower in the evening those days. So, yeah, it's a little bit of both. Another one from Insky says, what is the video game that pulled you in and made you a gamer? So, as a kid growing up, I played games like Pokemon and The Sims and Kingdom Hearts and Final Fantasy and stuff. So, those are probably the games that pulled me in and made me a gamer. What's your name and address? Oh, you see, it's a 555 iCraft Lane. The real part of the question is, it says, LOL, just kidding. What mic do you use? Answered it before. I use a Blue Yeti. It's a really good microphone. Next question is, it's actually the last question I have on ask.fm. I do have a couple more after it from my YouTube comments. This next question is from Virus. It says, what do you consider the largest mistake you've made in life so far? We don't make mistakes. We only make happy accidents. Bob Ross. See, the thing is, I don't like to consider anything in my life as a mistake. I'm sure everyone here has heard the term before. Everything happens for a reason, and I strongly believe that. Like, things in life are going to happen, but you will move on. Like, let's say one day I get... Now this is not something that's going to happen, so anyone who knows me, don't assume this is going to happen. Well, let's say one day I get really upset and decide to quit my job. Like I said, not happening. This is just an example. Let's say one day I decide to quit my job, and the next day I'm like, oh, why did I quit my job? Now I'm out of money. What do I do? You know, that's not a mistake. Like, maybe it wasn't in your best judgment to quit your job, but, you know, you did it. It happened. You did have a reason for doing it. Like, I didn't quit my job because I was enjoying it. Obviously, if something, you know, made me upset about my job, like, everything is justified. What is this? Oh, it's below the village. Okay. Like, everything is justified. I don't feel like the things that happen in life are mistakes. I feel like, you know, you did it. It happened. There's no stopping it. Deal with it. Now, that's probably a bad way to go about it, but, you know, that's just how I look at things. Nothing is a mistake. You may regret it right off the bat. Like, I have done things that I have regretted, but later on in life, I'm not saying, okay, that was a mistake. No, I'm saying that was part of life. It's a learning experience. You move on, you move past it. But that was a good question, Virus. Thank you everyone who asked me questions on ask.fm. Now it's time to move on to the 4 questions that were asked in my YouTube comment section. These first 2 questions are from Dude Plays. It says, coffee and tea, and how do you take it? I'm a coffee person, not a tea person. I don't often drink tea, but I do drink coffee. Now, when I drink coffee, as I said before, I only drink it at work, but I make it a certain way. So I take the largest styrofoam cup we have. I put maybe like 6 or 7 cubes of ice in it. After I put the ice in it, I fill it to like this line. There's like a line in the cup that's like an inch or so away from the top of the cup. I fill it up to that line with coffee, and then I put like, I fill like the rest of the space, like half of it with sugar, half of it with milk. I mix it together with a long spoon, and I drink it. Since it's a large amount of coffee and only a small amount of ice, it's still pretty warm, but it's like the right amount of ice to where you can drink it right away without like taking a sip and not being able to use your tongue for the rest of the day because you burnt the crap out of it. It's like the perfect amount of ice to make it like warm, you know, hot-ish, but not too hot. I think the word for this is lukewarm. Hot, get it? Because my name is Luke. Anyway, so yeah, that's how I like my coffee. It is delicious. Next question is, how long have you been running iCraft, and how do you determine future candidates for joining? Now, iCraft has been going for, I believe, over a year now, which is this actually reminds me of something. I was going to set aside a day as iCraft Independence Day, not because we became like independent from any kind of union or, you know, anything like that, but I was gonna make like a little, I don't know, just like something. We were gonna do something special for iCraft Independence Day, but I wasn't keeping track of the date, and iCraft has already been around for over a year. I can't even believe it. Now this season has only been around since June, so it's not that old yet, but iCraft as a whole has been around for quite some time, and it's really weird to think about. But yeah, iCraft is getting pretty old, so a year and a couple months maybe? Huh. Not sure, but yeah, it's been going on for a while. And how do you determine future candidates for joining? Now, way we work is, and that's actually a really good question, because I'm always having people ask me, hey, can I join iCraft? Hey, can I join iCraft? Hey, how does one get on iCraft? Answer for this is a current member of the server. So one of our, what do we have, like 19 people on here now? One of our 19 people can like find a YouTuber. They'd be like, oh, hey, I really like this this LUUKZILLA guy on YouTube. I want to invite him. So the way they would go about doing that, they would like put a little message in our announcement chat. Like we have 3 separate Skype chats. It's a little it might be a bit overkill, but you know, it's organized. So we have one for general chat, one for announcements, one for posting your iCraft videos, so we can you know, keep up with each other. But the way it goes about, they'd run it by me first, being the owner of the server. I like to know when somebody new is getting invited, but they would run it by me. I give them like a yes or no, like yes, you can invite this person, no, you can't invite this person. Once that's through, they'd go through and say, hello everyone, I would like to invite so-and-so to iCraft. I want to invite them for this reason and that reason. And then we would all take a vote on it. So they'd be like, okay, so one person said no, 18 people said yes. Obviously that's a vast majority. We usually go with 2/3 majority. So we don't do like completely majority. It has to be over half. Like we can't do like, well, half of us said yes, but half of us said no. You know, that's not really fair. That's not a good ratio. So we usually go with 3/4. So if 3/4 of us say yes, then you know that person gets welcomed to iCraft with open arms. So that's how people join iCraft. These next two, okay, those were good questions, Dude Plays. These next 2 questions are from Fox12. His first question is, can I be on iCraft as a special video? So he wants to know if like he could like be like a guest star on iCraft, I think he's asking, which I'm not against that in any way. I think it'd be cool if you want to maybe hop on, like tour the server or something with me. That'd be pretty cool. Maybe something we want to talk about on like a personal basis, so you can like drop me a message or something. I could talk to the other iCrafters about it if that's something you're interested in doing. We have actually talked to some other people who have wanted to do the same thing. Like people from other servers wanted to like tour each other's server, like we hop on theirs, they hop on ours, which would be cool. Like I've done it with other servers before, like other SMPs that I'm not a part of, I've been on and toured, and it's really cool. So I'm sure we can arrange something to where you could be like a little special guest on iCraft, record like an episode or something. I think that'd be cool. So just talk to me personally about it. Next question is, why did I start YouTube? This was the question of the day right here. Everyone was wanting to know that. I hope I answered that question well enough for you through the course of this video. And that is the end of the questions. Gosh, there were so many, guys. I can't thank you enough for all these great questions. There were so many of them. It is so great. I love the support you guys give me on my iCraft series. It's probably my most interactive series, probably my most popular series. And I love making these videos for you guys. So this is where I'm going to go ahead and end off this episode, guys. It was way longer than any of the other episodes that I have done on my channel. Let's see if I can fight this guy like that. I did it. I didn't hit him once at all. Anyway, guys, if you like this episode, make sure to hit that like button, guys. I know I did things really differently this time. I have a face cam. I did a Q&A. You guys got to know me way better. It feels great, guys. If you like the episode, hit that like button. As always, leave the friend zone, join the fam. Want to know how? Subscribe to my channel. Make sure to have a good night, day, morning, evening, whatever it is for you. Have a great one, and I will catch you next time. Thank you for 50 episodes, guys. Here's to 50 more. Peace.